Hey everybody, I'm Laura, the content marketeer here at Elixir. We will dive into the collaborative success story with Klondike. So, without further ado, let's explore the collaboration on the project of implementing HubSpot and integrating HubSpot with SAP Business One at Klondike. I'm here today with Patrick. Hey Patrick, could you take a moment to introduce yourself, your role at the company, and give us a brief overview on some background information on Klondike and what the company is doing?
I'm Patrick Mooney. I am the Director of Customer Experience at Klondike, and I've been at the business for about 2 years now. Klondike Lubricants, we're in the oil, lubricant, grease, and chemical industry, so a very heavy duty industry. We're located in Vancouver in Canada, and we are 60 people in the team. But in terms of the size of the business, it's quite a medium-sized company because of the industry we're in. Our customers, when they place an order, they place very large orders in the oil and gas industry.
Could you explain me a little bit more about certain challenges or pain points that Klondike was facing, what eventually drove the decision to implement HubSpot and then further along integrate it with SAP B1?
Yes, yeah, really good question. I would say it's quite similar to maybe why many people choose to get a CRM in the first place. We were growing very, very fast. We were using maybe our front-facing customer service teams. They were using maybe 9 or 10 different platforms to communicate to the customers. So
Mhm.
we're using one thing for email and one thing for events and one thing for tasks and one thing for processing orders and quotes and all the rest of it. It was just a bit of pandemonium. It was a lot of different technologies. And in a nutshell, we were delivering a poor customer experience. We were working really hard and the team were trying their best and trying to do a wonderful job, but everything was totally inefficient. And so when I joined the team, in my past experiences, I led some implementations of some CRMs, and I knew straight away that in order for Klondike to deliver a really world-class customer experience, the
Mhm.
first thing we had to do was to implement a new CRM. And so, yeah, that's kind of how we landed on this. And I had never used HubSpot before, to be honest. I
Okay.
had used other platforms, Salesforce, Dynamics 365, and Zendesk. But throughout the process of investigating which platform would be best, I
Mhm.
felt that HubSpot was a great opportunity because the out-of-the-box functionality of HubSpot is very, very good. As soon as you complete the implementation, where you begin is already a very high standard. Whereas platforms like Salesforce and Dynamics 365, you need a lot of additional developer work.
Yeah,
Um,
correct.
and internally, because we're such a small team, Laura, we don't have any developers. And so, like, to give maybe some examples of specific issues we were having, our teams were very, very segregated or siloed. So we
Yes,
had our
yeah.
sales, service, marketing, and then like your operations and your supply chain team. So a lot of, like every business, a lot of different teams, and they were also using lots of different technologies.
Mhm.
So now, since Elixir finished the HubSpot integration, everyone is inside of HubSpot. You just build very beautiful dashboards or really nice pipelines.
Makes a lot of sense, and I think a lot of businesses can maybe recognize themselves in this chaos from time to time. I want to dive a little bit deeper in why did Klondike decided to work with Elixir? Were there any specific factors or attributes that stood out by working with us?
Yes, yeah, really good question. So Elixir was
Mhm.
really, really, really came 100% prepared, 200% prepared. When I listened to the other people, I felt that maybe they were a little lacking experience.
Yeah,
I experience in SAP B1, and it's not an easy platform. So I already knew that if we were going to work with someone like Elixir or an integration partner, that they have to have lots of experience specifically
correct.
with B1 because it's not the same as every SAP platform. And it was very obvious that speaking to Carl and the team on that day, that they had a really, really good understanding of SAP B1. They had done many implementations before. And then the way he explained to me basically how you would execute the implementation. like your methodology for executing just seemed pretty simple to me. So yeah, other than being really professional and really prepared, it was the level of experience that Elixir has with
Yeah.
SAP B1, but also I would say the time frame.
All right, really nice to hear. During the project, how did you and the team at Klondike experience the collaboration with our team in terms of communication? Or were there any factors that you would say like that made us not only feel like the Elixir, that we were a client of Elixir, but really made Klondike feel that we were a partner?
Yeah, yes. So continuing on from really the last answer I gave, but it was all
Mhm.
sort of, it was very consistent. You know, it was very consistent behavior the whole way through. And so it gave me a lot of peace of mind taking on this very big project, that I had a good understanding of the map. What was the journey of this project? We're here today. Here's the finish line. What are the key milestones that are going to happen in between? And
Mhm.
so it definitely felt like, yeah, very much a partnership, that they were really, really trying to understand our needs and our business very
Yeah.
well. Because I could tell when I spoke to the Elixir team, like nobody knew anything about oil and lubricants and
Yeah.
grease. It was like we were all laughing about it. They asked all the right questions, and we had some really valuable sessions together. Yeah, and then how the implementation unfolded was, we basically at the same time every week we had in the calendar blocked out, and every week we were going to cover a different topic.
Yeah.
And the idea with the workshop was Elixir was basically gathering all of the information they require so that they could build the blueprint, build the plan. Those few weeks of workshops we did was really the best idea. It was like a fantastic decision, because when Elixir finally started the real work, the real integration, there was no question marks. Everyone just, they knew what to do. I understood the steps of the process myself as well. And that's what made the implementation go successfully to schedule within the
Mhm.
timeline that we said.
During the implementation and setting up the integration, were there any hurdles or obstacles that were getting noticed by doing it, or was it just smooth sailing all ahead?
Honestly, mostly it was pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Really nice to hear.
yeah.
I want to dive a little bit deeper into the results and the overall impact of the implementation and the integration. Could you highlight some improvements or changes that happened within the processes or within departments, even since we did the implementation and the integration?
Yes, the results,
The
the results
results.
keep surprising me every single day. Like,
Okay.
I am the biggest number one fan of HubSpot the world has ever seen. And the results have been far superior to what I was expecting, to be totally honest, Laura. Like, it's been really, really fun. So to give you some examples, I'll start out just the communication between the teams. So
Yeah.
the really big problem originally. It's not perfect now, but it is 10 times better. So on the communication side, it's been like such a big improvement. But I have so many examples, Laura, for this really. Just the customer experience in general is just like really, really vastly superior right now. Just some more quick examples for you about the benefits that we've seen, Laura. Our marketing. The marketing is really, really, really vastly improved.
Are there any KPIs that you can give more in detail?
Yeah, very good question. I can
Okay.
give more on the service and the sales side of
All
things.
right.
Let's just say simple stuff on the service side of things. So before we were using HubSpot, the time it took us to respond to a customer was about, via email, was like 2 business days. It was very
Mhm.
long, very, very long time. Now it's about 6 hours, 6 business hours.
Yeah.
And then maybe on the sales side of things, so it's absolutely reflected in the revenue for sure.
Mhm.
It's a little bit difficult to say when it started versus where it is now, because before we were doing 1% compared to what we're doing now.
Yeah.
You know, it's now we are much more polished, but like on our sales side of things, yes, there's been like a very, very noticeable increase in Canada, huge increase in our sales, but we've also started into the United States now. And
Okay.
so now we are growing very fast in the USA. Our sales are up, and it's because we are creating more opportunities for our outside sales to meet face to face. We're getting more high quality leads, booking more face to face meetings, and more face to face meetings means more sales.
All right. First and foremost, I want to say, Patrick, thank you very much. It was very, very interesting and clarified a lot of things for us. And I'm really happy to hear that you enjoyed working with Elixir.